Welcome to day 162. We're going to be finishing Song of Songs with chapters 5 to 8 today, and we'll be starting with Philippians in chapter 1. I want to start with a warning. The Song of Songs reading is really tough. Although the overall tone of the book is light-hearted and searching for love, we hear that terrible things can still happen to people, often without a complete explanation for the evil and brutality. There are many stories in the Bible of violence toward women, and they can bring a lot of emotion and outrage to the stories. There isn't always a clear explanation for the stories of brutality, so we just have to sit with this one here. As we continue, we see the interplay between the two people in love. Remember that in the cultural context, much of this would have been secret, and they would have spent time trying to find time to be together. They didn't have the opportunities couples have in our culture to be together. Remember, this is set in a very different time and culture. As we finish this reading, sometimes we just want to pull out the happy and pleasant verses, but then we miss out on the message that love is complicated and messy. Sometimes love struggles against the odds of life, and it's often overwhelmed. This does not fit well with the "God said it, I believe it, that settles it" approach to Bible interpretation. This book involves complicated feelings and situations and cultural conflicts. Who has power? How do we treat others? This is not an easy book to read and consider, and we have to be careful not to try to simplify it. Setting aside these wisdom books for a bit, we are moving on to Paul's letter to the Philippians. This is the church in Philippi, which is in the area we call Greece today. This is often referred to as the letter of joy or happiness. Remember that Paul, as you read through this, was trained in the rabbi/disciple system, where the disciple learned not just knowledge, but a way of life from the rabbi. Paul is calling followers of Jesus not just to believe in Jesus, but to live like Jesus. Jesus is revealed through the life he lived, and we can see that in the experiences of Jesus believers. We live out what we believe in our daily lives. Paul uses his time in jail to tell more people about Jesus. Keep in mind, this isn't just words coming from Paul, but he is showing that he has joy and peace from Jesus, even though he is in prison. I think we all know people who are hard to be around when they are going through tough times. Paul has a choice. He can be grouchy about being thrown in jail again, or he can show the peace and grace of Jesus through his attitudes and his actions while imprisoned. So Paul challenges us. Live in such a way that you are a credit to the message of Christ. Do we do this? Can people see Jesus in us, in our attitudes, in our speech, in our actions? Or do we spend a lot of time grumbling about the state of the world? Do we complain about our lot in life? Just a quick note about the next reading. We will be turning to the books of Kings and Chronicles because they cover the same time period. These are historical books. We're leaving the wisdom books behind, and they will cover the time period of the kings of Israel. This is a great chance for you to see the ups and downs of the relationship between the people of Israel and God through generations. So if you think that the two readings are repetitive on many days, you are right. Keep in mind, though, that they were written in different time periods and have different purposes. So pay attention when you see differences between the readings, and there might be something there to pick up on and pay attention to. Thanks for reading along for another day, and we'll see you next time.